tree grove forest. This was really beautifully done. I mean, I loved the cinematography. The forest itself was so gorgeous. And I loved what they were doing to help in the preservation of that forest. The split screen in the beginning, it was a little confusing because I wasn't sure if there was something actually wrong with the picture, if it was a glitch of some kind. But once I realized that it was a split screen, I was like, oh, that's really creative. So nice job.
The tree grove forest community. I thought this was really, really interesting and really, really uh different as far as, kind of a movie is concerned. I really enjoyed it though because you could see the sheer amount of people that were volunteering, but you could also see the work that they were doing, and you could see how much effort was going into it, but you could also see the effects that were happening. You could see like I said, the amount of work that they were doing, but then you saw what the forest looked like afterwards, and you saw how much community was there and how you could see like these little like moments being forged. And I think it's so important, especially when you're talking about volunteering and getting involved in things like that, that you're also highlighting the importance and the connection that you can build as a community. Because I think the more you can have people connect and the more people are likely to do something together, or if they're more likely to, find friends or bring a friend to something like volunteering, I think that the more you're going to get people to turn out for it. Because if you can get people to notice and have that kind of sense of community highlighted, I think that when people are trying something new or when they're deciding to spend like part of their weekend or something like that, I think they're going to be much more likely to do it if they have a friend or are going to meet friends. And if you get that kind of sense of community involved where, you're volunteering and you're doing work, but you're also talking and you're also chatting and you're also making connections. I think as human beings, we crave that. And if you can emphasize that and kind of create that base level or bond along with this sense of volunteering, I think your volunteer program or whatever you're volunteering for is going to be way more successful. And I think that this highlighted that in a really, really unique way, because it just showed you the raw footage, and I thought that that was like a really great way to kind of underline that point because you're actually seeing it happen, and I really enjoyed it.
This experimental film is such a fascinating and unique way to show two almost exactly similar things happening in, I think, different times and locations. But it really shows the similarities in community and teamwork when it comes to improving and cleaning up this grove. I found it so amazing that there were instances where it almost felt like it was the exact same video side by side. That was happening at the same time, but there was just small differences that you could tell it was different times, especially when they were sweeping the pine needles. That was really visible there. Also, the compilation of clips including different age demographics and groups is really wonderful and so representative of the importance of community and rewarding teamwork.